Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel and thank you for tuning in yet again. So in the title of this video you would have seen that I'm going to show you guys how I get my hair to be as slick as I, try to get it with just a few products. I don't usually like to spend a lot of money on my hair because black girl products are very expensive. So I slick my hair back in general just because it's easy for me now that I've tried it so many times. And on top of that, like when you are 3-4 days into the week and you can kind of like feel the gunk, but you really don't have time to go through a full Afro wash day. Slicking your hair back is just really simple, really easy. It gets the job done quick sticks, So I'm going to show you a few of the products that I use, the technique that I use, and, hopefully if you try it, I did post it on Twitter once. I posted it on Twitter once, and the nice part was that people, commented, said that they tried it, and this one girl even added her own, pictures using the products that I mentioned. So I just thought that it would be nice to share it with you guys so that you see how I get my hair to do this, when it looks like what it's gonna look like in the next frame. So stay tuned and thank you for watching. Bye.
Alright, so you're gonna need a spray bottle with water in it. Preferably, you should have water, a bit of oil, and any other type of hair product that you feel really softens your hair. You're gonna wanna soak your hair in that solution and then use your fingers to stretch your afro. Alright, now using a bristle brush, you are going to want to easily kind of brush through your hair. It doesn't need to be completely detangled. One common mistake that I noticed I made was that I kept trying to make sure that my hair was perfectly detangled every time, when sometimes all it needed was some finger work and a few brushes. This brush particularly is to help you really define your hair so that by the time you're ready to do all of the smoothing, there are no big clumps or big bumps that you really have to work hard around. Now you're going to want to make a parting wherever you want it. Personally, I like my parting in the middle of my head simply because I find that when I do a side parting, my afro isn't necessarily big enough yet for the hair to really stay down as far as I want it to. I have gotten away with it in the past, but the middle parting works best for me. Now, remember, when you're brushing, the key element for me is to not put too much stress on your hair. So I would recommend you focus on the ends, on smoothing, and really, really using your fingers to stretch your hair as much as you can without applying too much pressure, either with the brushes or anything other than your fingers. Make sure to wipe your hands for this next step because you will be applying gel. Now this gel is supposed to help keep your hair as stretched as possible so that it doesn't shrink up all the way. Granted, it will shrink, but it needs to not shrink up before you get your hair into the pony, and then from there it can kind of do whatever it wants. Now, you can tell that you're ready to put your hair in the ponytail if you can use your hands to mock what it would look like in the ponytails, as you can kind of see me doing right here. Okay, you're going to wipe your hands again and use this mold gel wax. In essence, what it's for is to help keep the hair sleek, right? This is the holding gel part of this tutorial. So you're going to want to put it around the perimeter of your hair. And then take another dollop, really get it through on your hands, and then lift parts of your hair and kind of just let, the product kind of waft through all of your tresses. So for me, what that means is that the water that's in my hair inevitably, gets all of the product off of my fingers. You put some more around the perimeter, try to hold that ponytail again, and you move on. So what I like to do is part my hair in 3. It doesn't have to be with a comb. It's actually better if it's not. You're going to want to take that middle parting, use a hairband that doesn't have any metal on, otherwise you're going to break your afro, and tie it in the center. What that does is that it makes each part manageable, and it helps you get the ponytail to be as tight as possible without doing a whole lot of damage to your hair. Now using the brush, you're going to want to take each side and brush that out as smoothly as you possibly can. This is going to make it so much easier because now it's in a bite-sized portion, or I shouldn't say bite-sized, but like a handful size portion. You'll be able to really smooth that hair into another pony, and all you're going to end up doing is adding each side to the existing ponytail in the back. You're going to repeat this on both sides, and then once you're done, take a little bit more gel and kind of put it on the front perimeter of your hair. Smooth everything down with the brush, and that's your look. Now, mind you, key advice, use a do-rag, specifically a silk one or something, maybe satin. You can get away with satin, but that's just going to help you set everything in place. But this is really the final look, and your hair should be sleek and well in place. Thanks for watching. Bye.